What's up, guys? We're back. When did I end the last stream? About half an hour back, about 40 minutes ago. Yellow for Chalanoglu. Yo, what's up, Shanks? Thank you for the thumbnail, by the way. Which match are you guys watching? Well, I am watching Napoli and Cagliari, obviously. We're keeping a little bit of an eye on. Hold on a minute. Wait. Hold on a minute. Is that. That can't be. Is the Cagliari coach Conte's number 2? Oh my god, I forgot what his name is. Stenucci? Stenaki? What's his name? What's the Cagliari coach? My god, he got a job. He got a job in Serie A for the first team. What is his name? Yeah, how have I forgotten? Where is it? Looks like that guy. Why is the coach name not here? Stenucci? Oh, what's his name? It's irritating now. Wait, is that the Napoli? What's happening here? Had an exam absolutely rocked it. Congratulations, Vedang. Watching Napoli, I haven't seen them in ages. Yeah, you and everybody else, dude. I am 100% sure. Is that the Napoli assistant coach? Stellini! Bloody hell, it is Stellini. My god, he followed him to Juventus after staying behind to coach for a little bit. Gianluca Conte. Come on, don't tell me it's Antonio's son. It's too many Italian people doing this now. Oh, it's his brother, Gianluca Conte. Okay. Watching Mohawk earlier, bro, seems frustrated. I mean, can you blame anyone? You use Discord? No, Krishanu, I don't. That is one of the things I was contemplating possibly doing when in time for the new season. Deception Gupta is back. Really like that name. I'm watching the Inter game because I want Inter to win, and of course, Nico Paz is playing for Como. Yeah, but who cares about Nico Paz, dude? It's 10th. Como's 10th. What are you doing? McSaucy is forever, dude. Come on. After the season, I'm ready to do a chill stream Saturday, Sunday every week. Probably, if everyone wants to do it, why not? Why not? Sounds like a great idea. A lot of people will be studying and all will be going for vacations, I assume. Granted, the education system is a lot different now, We would already be in holidays, but now the exams have moved later and later after the pandemic, so everything has been, moved around. But surely, I wouldn't mind at all. Can I DM me about Discord? I mean, you can do it to me do it on Twitter, Krishanu, if you don't mind. I am on Twitter. Keep going, man. Enjoy your college days. Yeah, please enjoy it, dude. Enjoy it. Look, Nathan, I'll be fair. I wanted Spurs to win just because United would have celebrated more about qualification for UCL more than winning Europa. But for Spurs, it's different. I mean, it means a lot to them to win it. See, deception. You know what? If I'm being very honest with you, if it was not United, I would completely have your same sentiment. It's just that this is going to sound like a douchey thing to say, but it's still going to be true. The problem with Spurs is the owner is too tight pocketed. They are a club that makes a profit. They have the most expensive tickets in the league. They are based in the most expensive city in the country. The man just doesn't want to spend money correctly. He wants to be tight. We actually don't have money deception. So when you say we would celebrate UCL more, we would celebrate UCL more because we'd get more money for qualifying for the UCL. And the key word here is more money because that's what we need right now. So if you are a neutral fan that doesn't like United and you didn't want us to banter whoever you support deception, I don't know if you who you support. Do let us know. My issue is we needed the money. I know people will go, we are in Champions League, you're not, yeah. But if I am being completely frank with you, we needed the money. The money was the most important thing about it. We can't let our captain Bruno leave, man. Mistake. If it's for the better, like I said, it might be like another Rui Costa situation. I explained it. I know you were there. It could be exactly like another Rui Costa thing. Is that Gary Mina? Hey, Gary Mina's pulling down Lukaku. That's crazy. What? He gave look. Oh my God! He's holding Lukaku and he gives Gary Mina the foul. That's crazy. Gary Mina's actually gone to play for a worse team. I know that's saying something because last year they almost got relegated. How is this a foul by Lukaku? That's crazy. I just realized what we will be without Bruno. I'm literally can't put United such say I can't let Bruno leave. You know what, dude? He might be doing something for us that we can't realize right now. Just pin your Twitter and chat. Hold on a minute. Oh, okay. I got Cristiano here. Sorry, is there messages for me on Twitter? Give me a second, guys. Marcus Rashford reposted. What? That's a good one. Marcus Rashford reposted your video. I appreciate it none the same. Sorry about that. Give me a second. Bella Ramsey is now the most hated actor in Hollywood. It's a shame because she actually plays my favorite role in a video game. Ellie in The Last of Us is banging. It's a really really good role. By the way, I support Atletico Madrid and used to support United in PL when I used to watch PL. Ooh, nice deception. Nice. Vedanga, I lost a Aadhaar card or other stuff. PAN card. Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, is that what it was? Is that what he lost in his wallet? Damn, man. That's why I don't carry all my IDs. Damn. End-to-end game between Inter and Com. Look at this fellow. Look at this fellow watching Inter Milan play. When the great McSauce is on the other side. Shameless. That's what I did. Check it once you're done. Check DM. I checked it. I checked it. I checked it. Sorry, I just didn't see my Twitter, dude. It's right. It takes you straight to me. There's nothing wrong with it. It's on the banner for a reason. Get Fermin, Edison, and Cherky. Let Bruno go. Doggy style. Brother, if you think we're going to get all three of them, I'm here for it. I don't think it's going to happen. Fermin Lopez, though. Oof. If we only had that kind of luck. Goal, enter from corner, De Vrij. Oh, no, what is that pass? Oh, come on, guys. Tighten up now. Let's not lose our heads. How is that not a penalty on Raspadori? Just want to enter draw and Napoli lost. Currently, Inter winning the Scudetto. Yes. ट्रम्प ने तो हार्वर्ड में इंटरनेशनल स्टूडेंट्स को लेना बंद कर दिया बोल रहा है. I don't know how Trump has the control to do that over Harvard. That'll be interesting to see. Enter goal, yeah. Dude, she's the worst selection of actress. She's the worst selection of actress, but what is she hated for? Because I thought in the season 1 she did an alright job. She looks nothing like Ellie. I'm aware of that. But I think her performances weren't bad. Lukaku! Trampoline toes! No, yaar. Come on. Trampolini. Oh God. Bruno, अभी ना जाओ छोड़कर what? ये दिल अभी भरा नहीं. Why do I feel like United doesn't need a system manager? Well, we don't, dude, because for 140 years we never had a system manager, or whatever you like to call it. Corner being punched out there. Is that another corner? No, it's not. Cleared out very well there. Great foul by great block there by Zambongisa. You don't need Ruben or even Eric Ten Hag. They need someone like Carlo Ancelotti. Doesn't need a system to fit in players. Yeah, you mean like a manager that just bollocks everybody? Yeah, we don't have those. That's for sure. Shut up, Nathan. Enter have me joy this season. Watch them in the finals of the Champions League, bro. Come on. Bro, to be honest, she played Ellie well as far as in the first season of Last of Us. It is because she doesn't look like a character. I agree, Vedang. I agree. I didn't understand the selection either. You can what's his name? Pascal. What I forgot it. Pedro Pascal. Can I be honest with you? I would if they have taken this face scan for Ellie and Joe. I really wish they could have used those actors because the face scan of Ellie, she looks nice. And even Joel looks nice and rugged. Pedro Pascal's not that rugged, dude. Also, the thing is, he can't grow a beard like the way Joe does. Especially if you played Last of Us 1 and 2. Like, he gets really scruffy out. Like, fortunately, I don't think Pedro Pascal, as great an actor as he is, I don't think he can pull off the look. They both don't really look like the characters. That was an initial problem. I think they mitigated it simply by them being good actors. But oh, McSaucy does a little dive, does a little turn, lays the ball off. Come on. Cooking time. Cut back. Shoots. Deflection. Oh, clearance right in front of the goalkeeper. Oh, come on, boys. Come on. At least let me have this today, man. He asks the player to do what they are best at, and that's what I like about the man. He's 156 UCL is the same, I think. Yeah, well. That and the quality of player was definitely a lot better. But yes, deception. As an Atletico Madrid fan, if you can say that, then you know what can I say? You know what I mean? You're saying it yourself. Better to come from your mouth than mine. You know. Edison, I don't think so, man. He's getting linked to Inter, I guess, and with Atlanta, he's getting UCL, and United is in no position to pay big money. See, Cristiano, totally agree. At some point of time, somebody is going to want to come because of the project. The question is, what is the quality of player? That cannot I cannot answer that question right now because the quality of player that wants to come to a club, is going to be quite a telling tale for where our club is right now. If people like Edison and Gyökeres, Politano on the ground holding his ankle. Ooh. No, Politano. No, that's terrible, Politano. Politano, that's a clear dive. He didn't touch him. Politano, that's disgraceful. No, Politano, come on. That's terrible. Billy Gilmore is there. Wow, Scottish midfield. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? The Scottish duo of Billy Gilmore and Scott McTominay with Andre Frank, Zambo and Gisa in the middle. Wow, it's basically a London. No, it's basically a Premier League midfield and a striker. Crazy. Napoli are all over them, but at the moment, Cagliari is going strong. Oh, fights, fights! Someone flicked Raspadori in the face. No, something's gonna happen. Oh, is he gonna get sent off, bruh? Bruh, come on, don't tell me. Is it gonna happen? Oh, this is too many shenanigans now. Too many shenanigans. Di Lorenzo has to interfere. What's happening here? Makumbu? Oh, is he gonna get sent? No, bro. Come on. What's happening? Oh, they both got yellows. That was close. That was close. What the fuck is going on? Nunez and Alvarez swap? Liverpool PR doing, yeah, you sure you're getting 150 million signing of Words and at least 100 million signing of Alvarez without PFP? Wait, what? Julian Alvarez is coming back to England after one season and he's going to Liverpool? I told Man City fans, man, he wants to play up front. Why should he take a back seat to Haaland? People were like, look at the goals Haaland scored. I told them he's gonna leave, dude, and he left. In 1 year he left, and now he might come back. Jonathan Tah to buy me. Fuck, everyone's buying everybody, dude. This is frustrating, man. Just get the season over with tomorrow. Yeah, I'm fed up. I'm trying not to be frustrated, but reading all this is even frustrating me even more now. Come on, man. Yo, this is not done, dude. This is not done. Seriously, we got to make a move now, man. Just get this over with. Just seriously, I can't wait for the season to end tomorrow. Bro, it's 126. Bro, whatever the price is, dude, it's still all a good deal. I heard that her performance wasn't that good in the second season. I have not seen the second season, in fairness to me, so maybe that's why they don't. Most hated actor, though? That's crazy. Right time to get rid of all the shit players starting from Onana. Let academy guys in like Bara. We do have some great talents. They will do better than these scumbags. Yes. Hi ROT. मेरा एक फ्रेंड वो यूनाइटेड फैन है उसने कहा था कि ईटीएच ज्वाइन करने के टाइम यूनाइटेड ईटीएच की जगह कौनते को लेना चाहिए था योर थॉट्स नेथन भाई they should have gone for a Premier League proven manager but I think at the time there was a lot going on for Eric Ten Hag so we wanted to be first, be the hipster first, be hipster in the sense of not the hipster manager, be like a hipster, and try to take someone from an unassuming league and see if there'll be a big move. I don't. There's a check going on in Napoli at the moment. Just give me a second. I don't know what they're saying. Sorry. Okay, there's gonna there's gonna be a check. One manager I would love to have Simeone. But I can't deal with the defensive football, man. Seriously. But it seems like he would absolutely rinse these players, though. That would be great. Alvarez deals off at the moment, said he will stay. Nunes will be sold or loaned to Atletico Madrid, and we will sell Diaz at 80 million. Really? Who's buying Diaz for 80 million, dude? He's not had a great season. Nathan, watch Inter starting lineup. They're getting ready for the final. By the way, PSG have the domestic cup to play this week. Yeah, but come on, man. Who are they playing the domestic cup against? Saint Etienne? What difference does that make, dude? Rhymes. Come on, bro. Come on. Rhymes. Allow it, man. Don't even know where they are in the league. Two yellow cards. Okay, they were checking that same foul issue. The hate is only from degenerate gamers playing games 24/7. Rub off. Oh, I can't read that. For casual viewers like me, she has done good work. It reflects from her work from GOT. Interesting. I thought first season, but bro, but seriously, they should. Can I be honest though? The one thing I will defend gamers for is video game adaptations get a really bad rap, right? Because Hollywood actors want to pick people they think will suit it, as opposed to just focusing on what the game's about. For example, I watched the Assassin's Creed movie. Went with my friends at the time, and they didn't understand any of the shit, like because they don't play video games. The thing about Last of Us is it's really relatable, and what makes it relatable are the characters. And when you don't get characters that look exactly like the characters that you're used to, it's a little bit off, man. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But I can also understand the frustration. How much cooler, who should have played, uh, when Nathan Fillion, who played Richard Castle in the show Castle, was linked to the Uncharted movie, I was like, yeah, you know what? I can see it. I don't know if he'll grow up a beard and how will it look. Although Nathan Drake didn't have a beard, but like his face, his jawline was different. But I can see it a little bit. Like Pedro Pascal and Joe, I can't see it at all. And Ellie even less so. I mean, you could pass Pedro Pascal simply because of the talent, but Bella Ramsey, she doesn't look like her. Uh, so that also adds to it a little bit. I don't know. I don't have a problem with it. You're telling me that Alvarez, Wirtz, and Salah on the same attack, it would be criminal. Yeah, but doggy style, it's already criminal. Like I said earlier, when someone told me it's a massive statement to sign Florian Wirtz, I'm like, I think that's not a massive statement at all. I think the massive statement is the fact that he won with an old squad, and Chiesa, who was basically got a free Premier League medal. No offense to any Liverpool fans. I don't know why they would feel offended about it. It's true. They got no new players, and they got a guy so injured he makes Luke Shaw look like a nice guy, and that guy still got a Premier League medal. I think that's a bigger massive statement than the signing of Florian Wirtz. Because think about it, all Florian Wirtz is doing is picking between three good teams that are interested in him. Which one of those three teams really had an impressive season? It'd be Liverpool, right? Because Bayern losing to Leverkusen for the first time in 10 years, their title is an upset. But Liverpool winning when everyone thought they will just finish top four because they have a new manager, and winning quite comfortably with games to spare. I think that was a way bigger massive statement than a player deciding to play for Liverpool. But it depends on how people look at it. Diaz at 80 million, yeah, sure, man. At least Coutinho had the hype for you to scam Barca, but Diaz 80 million, it's a disgrace, and all of you think is a club like Barca would take it for 80 million. It's crazy, lol. But you know what's the sad part, dude? Who knows? Someone else might take him for 80 million. Who knows? Maybe he'll go to Saudi. Wow, so Barca wants him if the worth steal is completed. Oh, okay. So, wow, wow, wow. I mean, I don't know what to say about that. It wouldn't even be difficult to land him at United just because imagine he leaves the Brazil national team after 2026 World Cup. He managed Everton. He can come to United for a stint and bring back the deception. Gupta, I got to tell you something. When I heard Carlo Ancelotti managed Everton, I really thought he's done in management, you know. I really thought because I never ever thought Carlo Ancelotti would take the Everton job. And rest assured, it didn't really go well for him. But then to do what he did after that, I was like, yo, that you know, you have to give him props, man. That could have been a career ender for him. Not that he hasn't had a good career up till that point. He had a fantastic one. Cross comes in, punched out. Oh, tap in. What is this guy doing? No, Spinazzola, man. What are you trying to do? Oh my God, what was that? Spinazzola. That Euro form would have come really handy today. Unbelievable. If Arsenal go for Sesko, do you think Gyökeres will come? Considering no one else is looking for Gyökeres except Arsenal at the moment, in the sense of who's really, really super interested, things can obviously change after the season's over. I think that would definitely give us a bit of you know, Arsenal possibly snubbing him for whatever reason to go for Sesko could put a chip on his shoulder, which we would happily take. Thank you. If Arsenal put a chip on our players' shoulders, I would love it. Why do you think Madrid fans are mad for Nico Williams? Like he's left winger, he's the last thing they need. That's interesting. Even Inter fans are watching the Napoli game on the phone. Is it? Is that what they're doing? That's crazy. Just want to tell you, I show Speed had the FIFA president with the Club World Cup trophy in his team. Nah, man. This is getting out of hand now. This I show Speed stuff. Hello, mate. You can thank the YouTube algorithm for recommending this live to me. Kiesa14, right? Am I saying that right? Hello, Kiesa. Where are you watching from? And I am very grateful for the YouTube algorithm. We do cricket, WWE, UFC, Premier League, and tournaments we won't be in the future. So you can get your fill of whatever sports you want here. Nico Williams is right winger, Basani is left wing, but I think Nico Williams play left wing too, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Because Lamine Yamal played on the side where Luke Shaw was defending. I remember it really well because Kyle Walker took a nap while Nico Williams ran around him and crossed the ball in. So, sorry, just ran around him. Didn't cross the ball around, ran around him to score. I'm pretty sure Nico Williams plays left wing, Zakaria. Maybe he plays both sides. Please don't scream at me for that. I don't really watch La Liga like that, but I'm pretty sure he plays left wing. Where he is being pushed to play left wing. Nico himself said he's a right wing and he's a left footer too. Williams was horrible for Spain at left wing. Yeah, I mean he did good enough when it needed, unfortunately. But yeah, that's interesting though. I think Nico played as right wing. Yes, he played at left wing in Spain. It's like watching Rodrigo play right wing as he's left wing. There's too many wingers in Real Madrid, are there? Especially under Xavi, wingbacks like Grimaldo would be better. Yeah, but I don't know if Leverkusen is going to give up their coach and all their players too, dude. They've already lost Frimpong and Tar. Oh, goal! It had to be him! It had to be him! Yeah! Knee slide! Oh, he's not knee slide. He's going somewhere else. Thank you. To be him. It had to be him. Finally. Finally. Oh my God. It had to be him. Come on. Oh, he's gonna get a mural. You better believe it, player. He's gonna get a big mural in Napoli. Oh God, I'm so happy for him, man. I'm so happy for him. Seriously. Bro, the flares are already there in the Diego Armando Maradona Stadium. Oh, mwah. Onside, of course. Oh, what a goal! What a goal! Oh, replay looks even better. Yes! That's what I'm talking about, man. Finally, some bloody good news here. Seriously. Oh my God. Are you really happy with the Cunha signing? Yeah, I am. I'm not quite sure they're putting a ball in a bag for, but whatever that's about. Um, I am, man. I am. I am. Oh my God, there's firecrackers all way outside the stadium, bro. Like in people's complexes. Yo, it's gonna be a party in Naples at this rate, man. Look at the smoke. Look at the smoke already. Oh, just one more. My God, Mctominay hat trick. Oh, we'll really be there for that. Man. Come on. Hey, shopping went smooth. I completed my shopping under 11K. See, I told you can get reasonable things for reasonable prices. Bro's already 30 chats down. I felt that chat left like 10 minutes ago. Sorry. I had to put the chat down on a little bit of a slow mode, dude, just so I can catch up. Nico was linked to Madrid after Barca rejected him. His agent just wanted hype and just create a market for him. Interesting. Come on, Inter. Don't waste chances. Finish chances. Start to buy in. Here we go. Yeah, but then I mean, the Leverkusen, the Leverkusen, what's left of Leverkusen is going to be very interesting by the time the season starts. Yo, calm down, calm down. The fights are already happening. Calm down. Yo, buddy, just relax, Stellini. Just don't be Spursy, dude. Just relax. Oh, yes. Oh, finally some good news. Then. Some like a modicum of good news. Like, what a long season it's been, man. What a long season. I can't even lie. Bros, oh, Scott McTominay at Meg. Just run down the half. Bro, look at the smoke. It's not even coming from in the stadium. That's what's really crazy. Bro, that's insane. They're already celebrating. Just imagine the pressure the players are on. Our players would have been choking by now. There's so much smoke from the flares that it's you can't even see one end of the pitch. Why Man United sold Scotty there? You know what's the funny thing, Biku? Eric Ten Hag didn't want the hair, but he wanted Scott McTominay. How do you like that? He didn't want um, Scott McTominay to go. And you know what's really funny, Biku? You're going to really enjoy this. Apparently, Ruben Amorim was very upset that Scott McTominay is not in the team anymore. Apparently, I think he thought he would fit the system, which is, whatever you may think about the system. But how crazy is that? Apparently, Ruben Amorim didn't want him to go either. Yes, Maxi, remember you, of course. Your boy scored, Nathan. Your boy is there too. Oh, no. I don't know if you've seen the starting lineup, but good old Billy is there too. It's a Scottish midfield, dude. All kinds of blue is being represented today, apparently. Blue balls. Lukaku's there too. So no one heard that. 1.5 minutes to go. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, look at the fireworks in Naples. That's crazy, right? I mean, like you actually can't see the pitch clearly. That's how much. That's the amount of flares they just unloaded. Scott McTominay looks a lot more relaxed though playing here. I can't lie. Did the best player ever to wear the United shirt score? Not ever, but maybe in recent times. Yes. Nico के salary अभी 370K है after tax. Bro, we just ran through them over 2 legs and he's getting paid 370. He's getting paid more than all our players. Nico Williams. from Bilbao. How weird is that? Does no one find that weird? Bilbao's like fourth place, and their most expensive players getting paid more than all our players. Oh man, Stellini's trying to get sent off. Stellini, just sit down, man. Stop making this about yourself, you bloody weirdo. Just go lie down. Relax. Where was all this energy for Spurs, dude? Leverkusen gonna be a Girona. You're not lying, dude. You're not lying. It is gonna be a Girona. Conte, bro, what a manager. United should have gone for him instead of ETH. Well, we believe in the hipster theory, dude. So, it was offside, bro. Relax. Look at this guy. Everyone stopped playing, and this guy hits a head off across. Even the goalkeeper dove. I don't think the goalkeeper can even see the flag anymore. Bro, look at the highlight and look at how it currently is. You can't even see the pitch. Watch in Como versus Inter. Pura smoke hai, exactly. What about Hincapie, the defender? He's solid too. Yeah, Piero Hincapie. Scott McTominay, goals by midfielder Serie 24-25. Scott McTominay, most goals by a midfielder. He's just telling him to relax. Pull him back, bro. What's wrong with this guy? Stop. Why are people trying to fight? Oh, Ramani tried to do the headbutt thing. Don't do it, bro. Yeah, come on, McTominay. Come on, McTominay. Use your brain. Ooh, there's a Scotland flag there. This is mad. This is bad. This is actually bad. What am I seeing? Two Scottish people in the midfield in Naples. About 45 minutes away from a Scudetto. Ramani is being told to calm down. Bro, get this guy out, dude. He's a basket case already. This guy's trying to headbutt someone when they're 1-0 up. And it's extra time in the first half. Kick the ball so we can go and take a nap, dude. Take Ramani, Stellini, put them on the bus and send them home, dude. They're going to ruin this game. Crazy people. Trying to get people sacked, dude. Come on. Conte deserves to be sacked if these people get a red card now, dude, in the last game of the season. Why is it Conte's fault? Got to sub him off if he's a basket case, dude. Yo, there's still 50 minutes. Hold, Napoli, hold. Smoke's clearing. Oh, halftime. There we go. Halftime done. Can't even see the match. Yeah. Red for goalkeeper Pepe Reina, his last game before retiring. What madness is that, dude? That's a setup, isn't it? Oh my god, that's a real setup. That's a real setup, bro. Who gets a red card in his last ever professional game, dude? As a goalkeeper. Ramani needs to calm down, bro. Ramani wasn't happy that Scott McTominay got in his way, though. Did you see his face? I'm pretty sure they're going to have a chat when they go back in. Does Kvaratskhelia get a Scudetto medal? Didn't he play like half the season? My man's going to get 2 league medals in one season. Crazy. So it is McTominay who's winning for Napoli. It is. Thoughts and words to Liverpool? I told you, dude. I told you. It's a great deal. And I know you're disappointed, but look at it this way, dude. Maybe you have plans to buy multiple players. Maybe you have less money than you think this season. You might be disappointed, but that's what maybe it is. So you just have to come to terms with it, It's a great deal for Liverpool. Pepe Reina, Reds. Bro, what do you mean our Reds? He got sent off. That's not a good thing. Tomine is coming to the first team. No manager said anything against him. He's a good lad who trains hard for his place, plays anywhere the team needs him, and he was a Red though. Yeah? Yep. I agree. And Pepe Reina is still playing. He is. It's a good one, no? Karthik is here. Liverpool getting worse. We'll probably go for Muller free agent. No, Karthik, don't do that, man. Come on. Don't do that. Come on. We already did a therapy session. You missed it out. We did. I'm almost gone on live now for 4 hours now. I took a half an hour break in between. I think you might have missed it, Karthik, or maybe you came and went. Could we be going for Matata, decent striker for 2, 3 seasons? Spush, straight up, just take Mbuemo and Visa. Get a 10 and get a striker. Mbuemo and Visa both are, what, on 19 goals? For Brentford? They're going to finish 8th. They beat us, I think, both legs. Just take Mbuemo and Visa, man. You want to save money and you want to get a good quality player, that's what you have to do. Get Mbuemo, get in Visa, and get Visa. If we get Gyökeres, different story. Then we have Cunha, Mbuemo, and Gyökeres. I would happily take Mbuemo, Visa, and Cunha. Strip off Brentford for all their players, dude. Like, what are we waiting for? An invitation? Just pay. I think Frank might leave when he was really pissed off. Someone asked him a question. I think they were 2-0 up and they lost 3-2, and he was really frustrated. And some guy asked him about his willingness to why something about you might there are rumors that you're going to leave and stuff. And he dug out the reporter. He was in a real bad mood. Takes a lot to get Scandinavians in a bad mood, dude. That reporter successfully did it with one question. One thing the fans in Manchester has to do is protest against the gays, make them sell, and hopefully Qatari buys United. Bro, there's just not enough, man. There's not enough protesting. There's not enough people to protest. There are people who save their hard-earned money to make a pilgrimage to Old Trafford, dude. You can't even tell them not to buy tickets. It's a really difficult position we're in. I understand what you're saying, but it's really hard. स्कॉट हार्डवर्किंग प्लेयर है, बाकी यूनाइटेड की तरह नहीं है, वो गेम में अपना 100% देता है. McTominay is a born leader. Yeah, he's a born leader. Did you see that Ramani? I think they're going to get into it in the back for sure. Scott McTominay got in his face. He's like, "What are you doing, dude? Use your head." These Eastern Europeans are all hotheads, dude. Seriously. Man City trying for Tino Livramento. Fuck, we're getting screwed, man. Like, absolutely getting dug out at this season. I mean, if we really finish top 8, no, I mean, it's going to be nothing short of a miracle, dude. Man City are buying players from teams right next to them. Fuck yeah. We're going to be in real trouble this season. Seriously. Pepe Reina's wife is crying. Can't really blame her, can I? Also, who gets a red card as a goalkeeper in the last match, dude? What a way to end a career. Not great, is it? Imagine if he decides to unretire like Chesney, he's gonna get a 2-match ban, dude. That's mad. Bye, Scott back, brother. Rehan, you missed the live, buddy. I read your comment saying come live. I guess you didn't get the notification. Keep the bell on, guys. For the small channels, they don't really share you the notifications. I think next season, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to have like a stream schedule. So hopefully people see the post, or you can check in daily to see if I put a post up. And I think I'm just going to tell you what my stream schedules for the week. That way, nobody misses it. Try to be a little more efficient with the algorithm, because the algorithm doesn't necessarily help you. Paparino, what the fuck? He's still playing football, yeah? After Villa, no? Isn't he 50 now? No. I don't think he's actually even 45, really. He's just been doing this for a while. Napoli ain't selling McTominay for under 100 million, and therein lies the irony, isn't it? Conte winning Serie A with McTominay. Most goals by a midfielder, dude. McTominay player of the season, probably. That is sad if it's his last match in Gotham. It is a little sad, isn't it? It is a little sad. Can't lie. Devi saying, "Come on, Napoli." Exactly. Come on, Napoli. That's right. At least we'll have some positive news for the season, which is nice. Must be 40 plus. He's definitely 40 plus. Drunk Grandpa says he doesn't. Who doesn't? Drunk Grandpa. What are we talking about here? If Wirtz goes to Bayern, Liverpool is collateral damage in negotiation. Interesting. Drunk Grandpa, which team are you supporting and where are you watching us from? If you don't mind answering, of course. Love to know. All the trophy droughts are getting over in football. Is it RCB's time? Oh, calm down, Zakaria. Did you watch the game today? Maybe, maybe not. It's tough to say. Atletico Bilbao doesn't spend money on transfers. They just use their youth academy and a yeah, they only select Basque players. wrote. I know. Basque region. Although I'm pretty sure you might know this. Yes, I do know this. I find it quite fascinating, quite principle based strategy, isn't it? Could one day put pressure on them as a club, but the fact that they only do that is incredibly impressive. You have to tip your cap off to them. Why can't our management be able to sell a project? It could be KD. Yeah, but you don't understand, Nitesh. I don't think it's that. I also don't think that Man City want to spend all that money on one player. It could be something to avoid FFP. You have to realize that that court case is not over as well, Nitesh. You have to take all this into account. You have to take all of it into account, man. It could be any of these things. Nathan, why is Gary Neville banned in the Forest Stadium for Nottingham versus Chelsea game? Because he probably said, if I was Nuno, I would have quit. And obviously, the owners have seen that clip. Then you get banned because you know what? He's still the owner of the club, and you have other representatives. So you can't really get him into any kind of trouble because he has absolutely every right to ban whoever he wants. If he can ban season ticket holders, he can ban Gary Neville in his own stadium. Scott McTominay might actually become a legend the way he's scoring goals in Italy. Rot. I'm not even joking. I bet you money. This time next week, man's got a. I don't know how big it's gonna be, but he's got a mural in Scotland. I bet you money. It might not even. It might even be as early as day after tomorrow. They might have a mural of him like holding the Scudetto or something. So they will have to take a still so they can graffiti it. Don't be surprised. Nathan, we will be there when Spurs fans singing champions of Europe against Arsenal. Oh, the North London derby is about to get really interesting, isn't it? So McSauce is winning the league. So happy for him. Yep, yappers. You should have wind down back a little bit to see me celebrating for him. We should see. Oh, Karthik is saying. You should seriously sue the academy manager who turned McTominay into a CDM. So the funny thing, well, I guess you already know it because you said turned into a CDM. He never said he was a CDM, Karthik. He said he likes playing further up the field a long time ago. I think it was during Ole's time. But the thing is, Scott McTominay started out in the youth academy as a striker. So even if he played like shadow striker or 10, it would make some kind of sense. But yeah, they kept playing him in the midfield as he got older. So, but the good news is he never ever lost his finishing ability. Even for us, as we have seen today. What last year he scored 10 goals for us as well. So was he scored 12? That was 10 goals all competitions. I think here he scored 12 goals just in the league. Who knows how many goals he's on at the moment? He's not going to buy in versus Liverpool. Almost done. ट्रंक ग्रैंडपा भाई साहब होने वाले है डील या प्रॉब्ली भाई आप वीडियो डाल करो कल की तरह रेगुलर yeah but you must have something to talk about even okay I at the end you if you want me to do a match if you want me to make a video on Monday morning about my reaction to the tomorrow's game against Aston Villa I can do it but once the games stop coming what can I do right I can't do a daily video of nothing, no? Like there has to be something to talk about as well. Maybe some transfer videos. Maybe some transfer videos we'll do. Let's see. If the transfers keep it moving, we'll do it. Imagine ETH winning Bundesliga with Leverkusen after he signed Garnacho there. Don't do this to me, man. Please. I'm begging you. Not today, dude. Not today. We just did a therapy sesh. Don't not today, dude. I mean, believe me, I wouldn't be surprised knowing the way our luck is rolling at the moment. But don't do this to me, dude. Anthony just scored. What the hell is happening to the United rejects? Is it really the club? It just might be Sekiro. It just might be. It just might be. I wish I could tell you. I wish I could tell you the league's different, the style's different. I wish those could still be true. But you know what? It could just be us. Anthony, 40 minutes. Fuck. Well, I'm happy for him, dude. I he was a good professional for us. I'm not gonna talk shit about him. I'm not. Great. Ugarte is good, but it would have been better if he had gone for Jean Neves. Amarim would have loved him. Okay, Ugarte, we hope to be the best. Yeah, of course, Jean Neves would be good. What was frustrating is people said they wanted like what 80 million, 100 million, but if I'm not mistaken, PSG got him for 60 million. But we just didn't want to pay 60 million for him, right? We wanted to pay less money. So we got Ugarte, got Neves because they can afford to. They keep winning the league and they keep getting Champions League. So they have all this money stacked up. Because if PSG wasn't in that league, I don't even know how many people are watching that league even anymore. So they just stacked up a lot of money that even though they sold Ugarte for less and spent more money on João Neves, their FFP might be, fantastic. अब वीडियो डाल करो आपका ग्रो होगा वीडियोस का शॉर्ट भी डाल करो yeah. Try to start diversifying for the next season, that's for sure. Do drop a like, guys, by the way. 31 watching. If you could get those to 30 likes, that would be fantastic. So Liverpool, I hate that Madrid always relies on us when it comes to transfers. All right, I gotta catch up again. Here we go. Arsenal trophyless in their prime. They're in too bad a position for me to make jokes, dude, but it's true. What do you feel? Will Bruno leave? I think if he knows it'll benefit the club, he'll leave, dude. I can't lie. I don't want him to go, but I won't be mad if he goes either. Because if he goes to Al Hilal for the money, people will say he took the money, but he also gave us money. You know, money that we can't get for all the other people we want to get rid of Shoban. So, I'm happy it happened. I'm not sad that it's over. As I told someone that today, be happy that it happened. Don't be sad because it's over. Or it's the other way around. It's don't be sad it's over. Be happy it happened. So either way, um, full support. Much like I watched Alvaro Fernandez the whole season. People who are on the channel will know. Every weekend we would keep an eye on Benfica. We'd keep an eye on Ole. We'd keep an eye on Facundo Pellistri. We'd keep an eye on Napoli, which we are doing now. I'd keep an eye on Napoli the whole season. I like to follow my players. I hope they do well. So yeah, I hope he does well too if he leaves. Man City left negotiations for Florian Wirtz. Hello, Rohit. Package is too expensive. Exactly. That's what I told Nitesh. I think it's way too much money for him, and they want to do something else. The players are coming back out. It's time to cook for another 45. By the way, guys, Spurs will face either PSG or Inter. Oh, don't do this to me, Aditya. Yeah, you're doing it on purpose now. Stay humble, eh? Spurs versus Chelsea, then PSG. Wait, that's how it is? Oh boy, that'll be fun. Why did he reject Real Madrid when Real Madrid knock? It's a different knock. He rejected you same as Haaland. I don't know. Did Haaland reject Real Madrid? I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm not aware of these. It's a different knock. I mean, listen, dude. It could be a different knock, but it could be strategic. Who knows why they reject? Or the referee's talking to another coach now. What's happening, dude? The coaches are really losing control today. Look at Mctominay just chewing gum, easy peasy, walks out into the stands. Walks out onto the pitch. Imagine if Inter lose both league and UCL from here. Can't lie, Atletico United. I really think PSG is the favorite anyway, but it would not look good. What do we think of Arsenal chant, please? No, no, no. I'm not doing it, dude. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. You're setting me up. I'm not doing it. Bayern have signed Tah for. Bayern have signed Jonathan Tah for free. Contacted Leao's agents, George Mendes, and also talked with Brighton. Oh, fuck off. happening, dude? They're buying Kauru Matoma, Bayern Munich. God, I can't wait for this season to over, man. I'm feeling so depressed like hell now. Sure, okay, McTominay played him as striker and turned Hoyland into number six. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Apparently, Amarim was not happy he went either. Review, post-match video, transfer videos. Let's go. I started, if you see my old videos, I tried to do prediction videos for game week scaf, but it didn't pick up, sadly. So I stopped. But I'll try and do it again. Nico Paz wins best under 23 player in Serie A. What is that a real thing? Best player under 23 player in Serie A? Nice. I packed him in FIFA as well, so that's great. Karthik Sharma Hoyland at 6 Amarim Masterclass. Oh, if you can't laugh, you can cry. So we might as well do both. Nathan, is Bruno leaving for Al Hilal? It's very possible. I know it's not about United, I just wanted some good reaction, but never mind. Oh God, rot, really? Honestly, it is a. I don't know if it's still on United books. No, we sold him, but then it is a good reaction though. I'm genuinely very proud. It could be the club. It could be the club. It could be the club. It could be the kind of league. It could be anything. Cagliari is playing a 3-5-1-1. Maybe we'll look into buying this coach now next time. Do you really trust this board to replace Bruno and spend 100 million? So Karthik, you missed the therapy session, no? So so ask me some questions about your queries, and I'll clarify it today. I mean, I'll clarify it in this stream because I already discussed this. My policy is very simple, Karthik. Whatever we are selling, whoever we are selling, how many we are selling, it has to go between installments for the existing transfers and new signings. If all that money is not going to be directly reciprocated to this, and they're going to try and take some of this money for the debt repayments and all, I don't want to sell Bruno. Simple as that. I don't want to sell Bruno. Doesn't matter what the money is. Because if they're going to sell Bruno and not replace him with 2, 3 players because we're getting that kind of money, and say the money has to go for installments and debt repayment and whatever, restructuring and all, I don't want to sell Bruno. Saurabh is here. I would have worried about Liverpool and City signing all these top players if we were a top 4 team. At this point, I just want us to build a squad that can compete next year. Saurabh, the reason I'm frustrated, sorry, is the fact that everyone is doing deals before the season's over. It's not like I think we are going to get these players, so I'm frustrated. But yes, I agree. Dominic is the main character, player of the season. Although I'm a Real fan, but no amount of UCL or trophies can change the fact that Bruno is better than Odegaard, Jude, or any midfielder in the PL except KDB. I mean, listen, KDB said it himself. Bro, you need a mic. Is it again the problem? Bro, I got this blue mic. I don't know why is it happening again. I don't know why is it happening, bro. It's really weird. It's really, really weird why it's happening. I can't explain it. It normally is fine. It's saying it's also on Yeti, so I don't really understand what the problem is, if I'm being honest. But yeah, that's weird. But anyway, where were we? Which goalkeeper should we target? I'm happy to take De Gea back. I'll take Alex Meret, who's a free agent from Napoli. I'll take Cells. Give me Cells, dude. I'll take Cells. Why can't we scout the next DDG? Because we have no money to do it anymore. You think this man's going to send people on a plane to scout people when he can't afford to give lunch to people? No chance, bud. No chance. Yes, Anthony did score 40 minutes. Just because City hasn't done well this season, still I wouldn't stop myself to accept that football won this season. Can we survive next season if we don't sell Bruno? That's a crazy question, Abhendra. That is a crazy question, Abhendra. Yeah, yeah, but it'll be quite a crazy season for sure. United should sign Lille goalkeeper. There's some talks about that. Is that his name, Chevalier? Yeah, people are talking about that. Breaking negotiations between Liverpool and Leverkusen have started already, as players already agreed to join the project. David Ornstein. I don't know what to say, man. Your sound is perfect. Nothing wrong in that. I'll tell you what it is though. Apparently, I think it's happening in YouTube right now, where you have to refresh the stream sometimes. Lukaku, 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 Tripolitos, Tripolitos. It's over. It's over. It's over. Why am I celebrating Lukaku's goal? Oh, he took out his shirt. What a moron! Why would he do that? You're gonna get a yellow. Why? Can't afford red cards, dude. What's happening, dude? Oh my god, bro. Why did he take off his shirt, man? That's not a smart strategy. Still 40 minutes of the game, bro. These people are already celebrating like they won the league. That's insulting. Conte is up in the stands. Hair transplant looking great. Stellini, not Spursy today apparently. There's no such thing as Spursy anymore, I suppose. Anthony scored again, makes it 9 goals, 5 assists in 4 months. 4 months. When you're close to the mic, it is good, I think. Fair enough, then. We'll make some adjustments. I don't want to get too close to the camera, but we'll make some adjustments. Look at the flares. Mad. Absolutely mad. Football needs Betis and Forest to win against Chelsea. Bro, if Forest beat Chelsea, the absolute meltdown Chelsea fans are going to have. Forest shouldn't even have been in a conversation. Look at Yeremina, dude. He's holding his hand. How is that not a red card? Isn't that a last man tackle? Bro, he skins Yeremina twice. That's hilarious. It's so weird to see rivals buying world class talent. We are firing Messieurs. God. Juan Garcia, Espanyol ka goalkeeper. Yeah, sure. And bro, at this point of time, I will take anybody. I will take anybody. I've made it very clear. Everyone doing the Lukaku, prime R9 Lukaku. Liverpool and Arsenal were also ass in the banter, but they weren't this ass as United. Yeah, agree. Is it Lukaku? I can't believe it. It is. Bring Lukaku. Bro, he's too expensive. All the Napoli players' prices just went up, dude. Hate to say it, but all their prices just went up. Inter 2-0. Korea. Too little too late, but too little too late. One more ex-United player winning league title. I mean, to be fair, Lukaku won one with Inter Milan ages ago, didn't he? When we tried to get rid of him. So fair enough. You sometimes get too far from the mic, so your sound fluctuates. Keep the mic close to get better stand for the mic. Okay. I don't mind getting too close. Nathan, it's United E from now on. No, well, I mean, we have European titles. It can't be United E from now on. Someone was making a joke. It's not Spursy anymore. It's RC. And I'm like, yeah, don't know if we can make that joke this season either. If you could choose one, or Rehan with a tough one again. If you could choose one out of the UCL, who would you want, City or Chelsea? Because only one's possible by metrics. If you want one out of the UCL, I'd want City out of the UCL, so we don't have to deal with the banter, Rehan. I can't lie. The reason is quite simple. Chelsea or City might not even win the Champions League, but just for banter protection sake, I would take Man City in the Europa. But let's be honest, Man City is in the Europa and doesn't win. They'll actually be worse than us being in the Europa and not winning. So that's how like how far ahead they'll be of all the teams in Europa if we were that far ahead. Why do people don't rate Stam? Why is he not counted as top Premier League defender? Because he's not been here long enough, dude. He's not been here long enough. I believe that is the reason. There is a criteria of number of years. I think he did 3 years for United. Also, a lot of people are young, dude. A lot of these discussions are nowadays had by young people, Abendra. Like, people who are like babies. So it's really difficult to have a conversation like this sometimes. Rivals buying world class players, we are buying world class rat killers, boys. Nathan over McTominay does nearly the what is always deserved. Yeah, exactly. Couldn't agree with you more, Danish. How have you been, Danish? You've been A-ball, you've been missing. Danish Zakaria, if you guys are on Twitter, send me a follow. If you guys aren't on Twitter, make a Twitter account so we can stay in touch. I haven't seen you guys in ages. I know y'all are busy, but that's the best way to stay in touch. Trust me. Especially if you aren't much of a tweeter. You can easily talk between DMs. Question is not whether Bruno will perform or not. Or not. The real question would be, we should be asking is, will the other players are going to perform? Maguire, Euro, Ahmad stepped up at different times, I guess. I'll tell you what, man. I'll tell you on lead scorers, Retegi is up by 25. Lukaku's fourth on 14. Lukaku's fourth. Wait 1 minute. McTominay is 2 goals behind Lukaku? Yo, McTominay is at that good a season? Lukaku is fourth on the Serie A list and McTominay is 12. I mean, 12 goals and Lukaku's 14. Wow, McTominay's had that good a season. That's crazy. What time is United game today? 7:30? It's early, man. It's early, so my misery can also be early. Thank God. Just get it over with, man. Throw the bin at these players. Fed up. 8:30. I wish it was early, but it's not. 8:30. All games kick off at 8:30 tomorrow. Stress. Stress, stress, stress. Okay. Okay. Three substitutions by Cagliari. Interesting. Here's Morgan fake account. It's been a while, but do you have a job or just this YouTube? Eating on parents' money, go earn something. 1.74 for subscribers won't help. Okay, Piers Morgan. First of all, I never said I don't have a job, and I do other things. But thank you for asking. Forest owner might eat Nuno in the next match. Me too. Chelsea will be out of top 24 only. Yeah. No, but it's not. It's not even. It's not even that, Rayan. It does not. Even if they qualify, right? I would still prefer Man City out, just so we don't have to deal with the banter. There's no guarantee both of them even could win. But oh my God, there's more fights happening, bro. These coaches are getting more yellow cards than the players. It's crazy. Forest fat owner should sit behind Chelsea goalposts to make the ground tilted towards this side. Mad. I have one. If I didn't, I would have created one just for you, mate. Okay, then are we following? Are you following me? I don't even remember. Just drop me a DM. Our game's at 7:45. Last match at Bernabeu for Ancelotti, Modric, Vasquez, and Vallejo. Bro, Vallejo was still in your team. Wait, where's Vasquez going? Lukaku has 14. McTominay has 12. Lukaku's tied fourth place. If he scores one more goal, he'll be tied with Lookman at third. That's too bizarre. Either I want Bruno to leave. You might know why. Yeah, man. I mean, see, it's mixed feelings, isn't it? People want to leave and people don't want him to leave. But yeah, it's on Sunday. Is it on Sunday? Why am I saying it's tomorrow the whole time? Fucking hell, it is Sunday. Oof. Suffice to say, my brain's not been in it recently. He doesn't deserve all this. I know he was bad on the day of the final, but why always him having a bad game means we are doomed? Hope he goes somewhere where he wins something. It's a little oh, David Neres is coming on. They're bringing on more attackers. Look how shameless Napoli is. It's refreshing to see a team that can stitch 10 passes together. Hey, Abin. Hello. And has a good striker to finish the chances he creates. Vasquez contract expires, but Modric, Vasquez, and Vallejo are given 2 months contract so they can play the World Cup. But tomorrow they play the last game at the Bernabeu. Where do you think Lucas Vasquez is going? Nathan, don't worry about us. We aren't dropping out of the top five. Yes, we are as the same, but not this as that we finished. No, no, Nitesh. He asked me who would you prefer to finish in the Premier League positions. I just said not you. That doesn't mean you're going to finish 16th. It was just out of the fact that we don't have to deal with the banter for the whole season. You probably won't finish 15, 16. But in fairness, Nitish, you'll have been relegated very recently, so you'll have already done that. But not not very likely at the moment, is it? That you all will do that badly. I was listening to you on one amnesty and I agree with holding someone accountable doesn't mean we hate him or want him to leave. We got to hold everyone accountable next season, dude. Like I've given some of these players a pass seven. I cannot pretend. David Neres coming on for Matteo Politano. I cannot lie. I've given some of these players a pass when everyone should be held accountable. I think moving forward, personally. Now we're going to see some people supporting these players at OT saying no matter what, we support these lads. Personally, these dogs made me feel shit. There should be some consequence, some heat. Well, hopefully, Abhendra, hopefully next season there'll be lots of consequences. Nathan, we don't banter or talk teams below 50. Fine. Will you take Vasquez? I will take him as a right wing back, though. To be honest, maybe a backup. The great thing about a free agent, Rehan, is the fact that we don't have to talk about transfer money. The thing is, what is Vasquez? 31. It's a little too old, honestly. I wouldn't. If this was 3, 4 years ago, I'd probably take him. Imagine if someone saw the Europa League final and that Man City was a Arsenal nil-nil draw 2 years ago. Yeah, people would probably hate that. It would probably be a worse final than ours, but unfortunately, we have to hold this worse final. Dumfries, Barella, and Acerbi on. Dumfries, Barella. He's brought on two defenders. They've given up on the league. Nathan prefers FC fans strike again. You can sign Nico Paz अगर हम buyback clause यूज ना करें तब. 25 years. Not, it wasn't 25 years ago. It was early 2000s, I think, right? Mctominay will win the Serie. What the F? Yes, Utkrisht. Utkrisht. One thing which was in our favor was our players were so bad that we didn't have to feel bad for them. Nathan, we never finished below top four once we reached top four after the takeover. Yeah. How much do you see Garnacho going for realistically? Lukaku? Oh, Neres! Put the game to bed, yeah. Put the game to bed. Neres, how can you miss that, man? That was what hold up play by Lukaku. My God, he's been destroying Yeremina the whole game. The whole game he's been destroying Yeremina. Mm-mm. Big mistake. They're letting Lukaku play on his left foot. Terrible. That slide in pass was on his left hand foot. How do they allow him to play off his left so much? Yeremina has played against him in the Premier League. He's acting like a child in this game. Arsenal go for Sesko, thank God. Oh, so why you want Osman or Gyökeres? Karthik, I would say 50 million pounds, which would be like 55, 56 million euros. We should get 50 at least. We signed a new contract and he's 20 years old. If we get less than 50, we might as well just keep some of these players, man. Garnacho is also on low wages, like like I think he's on. Is he on low? I think he might be on low. He's on low. I think he's on the lowest wages in the team. Him and Meno. If we can't get rid of him for the price we want, Yeremina's over. Yeremina's such a troll. He's right to overhear what Lukaku said talking to Zambongisa. I'm pretty sure they both speak French though, so I don't know what Jeremy now who speaks Spanish is going to listen to. But yeah, 45, 50 million. Ethan, as you know, how I feel about Ruben. Please tell me what kind of manager is Ruben according to you? Our most rigid manager because he just has proof of concept of his cross comes in. That went in. There's no point. You might as well call the game off right now. They aren't coming back from 3 goals. Great ball there by David Neres. Where is Mctominay? Um, he's a rigid manager who has seen proof of concept. So I think he's developed this system through practice and he's seen what it can do and with better players what it can possibly achieve in the future. And I think he's going to stick to it no matter what. Now, does he maybe he'll become a lot less rigid if for some reason it does not work out in United and he might become more dynamic. It's possible, Abhendra, but at the moment he can simply be put as a rigid manager with a fixed philosophy that has a proof of concept in another league, and he believes that proof of concept that can be carried over to another league, which I suppose next season we'll see if it happens or not. Where is Garnacho going? No, they were just asking how much would he get. David Neres through, cut it back. No, terrible by David Neres. He took one touch too many. Cut back was always on there. Terrible, terrible play by David Neres there. Madrid will only keep Nico at Como if they guarantee on not selling. If any club comes to buy, they will immediately activate the buyback clause. Question is who's buying? Should be who's buying him. Interesting. Then everyone wants players to leave 5, 6, 7, or even 10, but who's buying these bunch of headless chickens? Exactly. Why don't United go for Nico Williams of 58 million? I don't think he'll work in the system, man. No, Osimhen won't come. He'll go Saudi, because of his wages, right? Gyökeres to Chelsea. Mark my words. In the last 10 years, the only thing United fans were doing in the PL is who would we prefer to win the title this season. It's a good one. Random question. Played any AAA games recently? I have been into many of it recent times, especially from software studios. No, not at the moment. I'm too. I mostly only play FC. I mostly only play FC. Random guy 101. I just wish Barca signs Rashi if McDonald's can perform. This way only God knows how Rashi will perform. I'm a Barca fan. Wow, you want Rashford at Barca. That's interesting, random guy. That's interesting. I think you're in the minority there. I don't understand the hate Shaw was getting. Imagine cursing your centre back when you are attacking from the opposite side. The only decent goal scoring opportunity came from his shot. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Danish. I didn't understand why people were upset on the watchalong either because all the attacks were coming from the other side. I'm not. They're blaming Shaw, but Shaw was on the opposite side goal post to block a cross where either Harry or Euro should have been. Definitely one of them should have been and not him because everyone just got dragged to the other side of the pitch. I mean, it was a little crazy. But you know what? Even if you didn't want Shaw shouldn't have been picked. I think we should have put Mazraoui at the back and played Dallo from the beginning. So you can always make that as an excuse. Nico Williams just a Spanish Garnacho with better PR. Apparently, he's earning 370K a week, Onono, which is incredible because he's actually getting paid more than any of our players. And they're finishing fourth and fifth every season. So, I mean, I know we finished bad this season, but I'm talking about, I don't know how long this contract's been going on for. Rhythms, yeah. Lakaka. Last time I heard Real Madrid is going for Nico, but doesn't he play left wing as well? And why would he go to United? They are 60 and Bilbao's fourth. Yeah, but we just beat Bilbao 7-1, so that doesn't mean anything, sadly. And I think Bilbao might actually not make Champions League spots this season. Betis might make it. They'll be in Europa again anyway. So I mean, listen, it's still Europe, but Doomsday got delayed and will release in December with Dune 3. Really? Interesting. Nidesh, those are links from Marca, and Marca reports are not accurate. Okay. Considering a situation, do you think good players will come to a club? Of course, Shoban, because everyone's interested in a redemption arc. Let me go far as to tell you, Shoban, that I bet you some of these players that, like for example, Acuna, right? Acuna will say, okay, we don't have to Europe this season, but if we win things next season and we make it to Europe, people are going to remember us because we are the ones that were part of the rebuild. We were the ones when other players may have not wanted to join, we joined. Oh my God, Lukaku and Mctominay just ran into each other, which is crazy. It's a proper collision course. Wish Anthony comes back and cooks first, becomes Amarim. So it's possible. Will you swap Watkins for Rashford? Yeah, with my eyes closed, dude. With my eyes closed. Varane is here to watch Como play. That's nice of him. Aztec is here. Aztec, Nathan, my heart broke since Europa League final. Aztec, it's part of, it's all part of of where we are. It's all part of where we are. That's all I'll say. It's all part of being a football fan. Frimpong, Kirkes, and bloody words now. They're winning it again. Good night, Neil and Chap. Hope you had a good weekend. Hopefully, we'll have a good weekend, Vedang. I'll see you on Sunday for the watch along. Take care. Good night, bud. Bilbao is already qualified. Oh, okay. AJ Extreme saying Bilbao is already qualified. Well, I don't know then. I don't know. I suppose why would he want to come to England? What's in it for him? So probably gonna still be in Bilbao. UCL, they're fourth and five teams in. Okay, this time they're also playing five teams. Okay, fair enough. You are the front runner of these things. I mean, I'm not Amarim out, but if he doesn't sell Onana, I'll be Amarim out from game week 1. I don't think we can sell. I don't think we can sell Onana Danish. So you're going to be very disappointed. We'll have to sell him at a loss, and that will affect our PSR, which we can't afford to do, honestly. Bilbao UCL खेलेगी next season. Yep. Apna Bidu King Eric. Long time no see, but yes, King Eric was busy with personal shit. Problem is the league position, lack of trophy Amram produced this season. We aren't getting any money for any player other than Bruno. And personally, I feel Amram's getting too much leeway. I might sound contrarian, but our squad is way better than what they've done this season. I miss you, King Eric. I wish you were there on the one MUFC streams and my other streams because a lot of people think I made the point that I feel like the manager should be accountable, and we have been lied to a lot by our previous managers over the years. And we've been sold prophecies and philosophies and whatever other words you'd like to use. And we have not seen any of it. And people mistake that by me saying I'm Amarim out. I was just telling people that they have to be held accountable every week. You just have to be held accountable. Studs, that could be bad if they check it on review. If they check that on review, that guy might be gone. Full stamp on Zambo Anguissa. Yeah, but he is getting too much. He might be getting a little bit too much leeway, King Eric, because the squad selection. King Eric, if you don't mind, if you got 10 minutes to spare, I put a video after 2 years. I would absolutely love it if you watched it. It was a video I posted live yesterday. I would absolutely love it if you watched it and share it with other people that are fans of the club. It was just an honest assessment of what I thought the game was. And then if you like what I said, just comment on the video after you're done watching it. I would really appreciate that. Thank you. Like you said, it's been a while. Hopefully all your personal shit is sorted, dude. Hopefully nothing health-wise. Hopefully everyone's okay. But nice to have you back. Betis has bottled UCL position in La Liga. Betis is the one that bottled. Okay, they were 1 point behind, then they played 2 draws and bottled the position. Okay, La Liga के पास 5th spot है. Fair enough. The 5th teams also qualify for UCL. The team that beat you in the Europa League finals on penalties, of course. Players which will come, and if top four, they will be legends. Exactly. I mean, even if it doesn't finish top four, or if we like win an FA Cup, if we finish in Europe, if we finish top six, like if we build, these will be the foundational players it will be built on. They will be remembered for a long time. Even if they don't turn out to be legends, they'll be remembered for a long time. What's the score? 2-0 Napoli. 15 minutes away from Mctominay's Scudetto. Just turned 75 minutes. Nathan, I have a feeling ETH might do well at Leverkusen. He might do well at Leverkusen, Nitish. But if you don't win the Bundesliga, it means nothing because everybody participates most of the time for second place. I'll make a prediction that you guys can clip up. Get ready. If ETH wins the league with Leverkusen, everybody's going to come for us. You thought today was bad? Everybody's going to come for us. Watch. Lukaku subbed off for Giovanni Simeone. I don't know. Conte still looks stressed at 2-0 up. Rhythm Zero wrote, I've completed Elden Ring and in few months I'm planning to purchase Sekiro. As you know, Nathan, Villarreal's best player is Jose Perez. What a disappointing sentence that is. Man couldn't even play at Leicester. What a crazy sir. What he couldn't get game time at Leicester, dude. Whatever. And in Newcastle. He got rejected from Newcastle to Leicester and then apparently playing Champions League. Every ex-manager of United will do good. Expectation and mismanagement at United cost them the job. Slot can do it in the first, and why not Amram second league or sack? No, I won't go that far, Danish. I have to wait. I have to wait for the transfers, man. Yes, nothing serious, just busy. Yes, I'll check the video. Yeah, thanks, dude. Thanks. As long as it's nothing serious, all good, no problem. Welcome back. But yeah, I definitely do feel he got a lot of leeway. I think in the last 3-4 games, I think he got a lot of leeway for sure. Whether the squad is decent for back four, I can agree to that. Yeah, I think that's what Bidu said, right? He said the system is these players can do a lot better. I think the system is just making it making it challenging. Let's just put it that way. Without rehashing it, we did a therapy session today. King Eric, you missed it. It started at 9, finished like 11:40, and then I took a half an hour break, and then I came back for this stream to see Mctominay's armpits. But top six is must. Danish, I have to. I'm going to disappoint you here, but I've already said this, so I can't really go back on it. I said we have to finish in the top half of the table. If it does not finish in the top half of the table, sack. I know we have to give him more time, but I don't know how many hundreds of millions he's going to spend with players that fit only a specific style. Tomorrow, if it doesn't work out well, we'll have all those players in our team. I can't afford that, dude. I can't afford another 600 million blunder over 3 years or whatever, how many ever millions it was. So it's top half of the table or he's out. That's the best leeway I can do for him. I can't do more than that. I know even that might sound like low, but I'm trying to be generous as well as have some standards for the full reset, which is what we're going to require. We're going to require some version of a full reset. So, oh, here we go. David Neres. What is he doing? What is he doing? David Neres. You absolute clown. Why is Mctominay not moving forward now? I've noticed after the first set of changes, he's not attacking anymore. What's going on? Why is Mctominay not playing further forward? Get a couple more goals. Or they must be just playing to they're just playing to see the game off, I guess now. Yeah, they might be just playing to see the game off. 10 minutes before Naples becomes a real jungle. Imagine just dreaming. What if we win PL somehow next year? I mean, it'll be the comeback of the century. Rehan. People might say like I'm exaggerating, but it just might be. I'm sorry. He's bringing on a goalkeeper. Cagliari is bringing on a goalkeeper. I'm extremely confused. I expect top eight. What's your take and expectation from our next season? Like I said, Shoban, anywhere in the bottom half of the table, sack. Simple as that. Also, slot showed workable managers are dime a dozen in the market. What we really need is a proper sporting director who's way more qualified and well versed than Barada's eyes, Mr. Wilcox. We had Ragnick set up for the job. Before he could spend one day at the job, they sacked him. What else to say? I might sound delusional, but I'm ready to give Amram 2 seasons at least. Rhythm, if he finishes top ten, I'll give him another season. I have no problem. I have to be honest with you. System, whatever your takes are on the players, how many players you want, how many players you want to sell. You can't honestly tell me that we should be lower than 10th. We sacked we sacked Ten Hag at 4 points from top four at 8th place. We are about 40 points away from top four in a matter of 20 games, whatever it is, 24 games, whatever. You cannot possibly tell me that we would have dropped this low. And you have a team full of players who have never ever played the system before. And I know it feels repetitive, but it's truth. Most of these players have never played this position. And I heard an interesting take, Rhythm, and I would love to know what you guys would think about that. People said that it doesn't matter what system we are in, the players are shit, but that is clearly not true because there's a great difference between 2, 3, 8th, and 17th. There is a massive difference. So even if you think the players are quote unquote shit enough maybe to be 10th, not 17th. So you can give him as many seasons as you'd like, but he must finish top half. Top half is the bare minimum because you can't tell me there are 10 teams in the Premier League that have better squads than us. You can maybe say 6, you can even maybe say 9, you can even maybe say 10 if you want to really push it. But you can't tell me there's 16 better squads than us. So for me, it's going to be 10th or bust. And I'm giving him till the end of the season. Even if the beginning of the season is rough, I'm going to sit there, I'm going to watch it, I'm going to sit quietly. I'm not going to say anything. But at the end of the season, we finish bottom half. The first video you'll hear me say is, thank you for your services, but it's time to go. Zambong Issa, who's probably one of the players of the team, is being subbed off for, wow, a Bournemouth player, Philip Belling. I don't know if he's on loan from Bournemouth or they sold him, but just see. From Bournemouth, who's respectably finishing whatever, 7th, 8th, 9th, to Scudetto. Crazy. Hiring that Newcastle guy over Paul Mitchell. Yeah, Paul Mitchell, who's a United fan, who was hanging out with Ralph Ragnick. Who was it Ralph Ragnick or Eric Ten Hag? I don't remember. He was hanging out watching when he was a free agent not working. He was hanging out watching the youth players play, which is interesting. A top 10 should be the target. I mean, bro, second half of the table, I'm sorry. Like, I have displayed my patience by not. I could have made 50, 45, 50 reviews of just abusing these players. I waited 2 years. I gave an honest assessment. We have hit rock bottom. I'm still going 10th. Supposedly bottle top 5 finish 8th with no Euro. Will you still say Amram? Absolutely, because my expectations is top 10. Rehan. If we bottle it, we bottle it. People can call us bottlers, God bless. But the standard has been set. We have to finish top half of the table no matter what. I don't care what players you have. I don't care what players you're going to get. I don't care. If you have to change your system because you just don't have enough players to do it, then that's what you got to do. But if you think we are going to accept a second half table finish again, not a chance. Let me tell you right now, not a chance. And I will not, and I bet you right now, I will not be in the minority. I will not be in the minority. If we finish 15th, 16th again and people say give him time, it's not happening. Believe me, I won't be in the minority. Today, I might be in the minority. People will say give him 2 seasons. We won't get enough signings this season. Believe me, at the end of next season, 11, 12, 13th, we finish. Believe me, half of the fan base will turn. Mark my words. Nobody is going to give him time. If he shows improvement in style and temperament next season, sure. But as Nathan said, we sacked Ten Hag for way less and he showed a good setup in the FA Cup final. Bro, still, we sacked him at 8th. 8th with 4 points away from top 4. And I'm not saying we would get Champions League or anything, guys. Please don't misunderstand my point. My point is, we sacked him at 8th place. That's it. That's my point. Because we thought 8th's not good enough. That's all I'm going to say. Reception, I don't know what the hell United fans expect. You guys are literally sick. How can you even expect top 5 next year? Aim for FA Cup, qualify Europe and top 8. Yeah, exactly, dude. That's what I'm saying. Deception. Top 10. Except my expectation is to finish next year in top 10. Anything less than sack him. I think that's fair. I think Anthony will return to United because I don't think Betis will play a big amount. So the theory I have, Aditya, is Atletico Madrid might buy him for the around the amount we need to not let PSR bother us, or we are going to loan with an obligation to buy to Betis. Keep an eye out on that. 2 versus 3, Cagliari is moved too far in front, the whole team. No. Bad. Great tackle there, 1-on-1. 3 minutes left for the season to be done. And barring some kind of crazy miracle, the game's over. United needs complete overhaul. You need Sheikh Jassim or whatever his name is. That is his name, Beaches. And yeah, I was always full sailing. Dude. I was never ever for Jim Ratcliffe. I was not in support of partial sale, no matter who it was. Only full sale, no matter who it was. Even if it wasn't Sheikh Jassim, only a full sale. Top off is a very realistic reset after this bad start of a 10 year. I like to think so. Those are delusional fans. 8 to 10 should be the target, exactly. I agree, Rhythm says. Clueless Noob. Hello, Nathan. Hello. I don't want to say that, but I'll say it if you want. Clueless Noob. 07 or just 7, however you want me to say it. Wait, I might have missed the memo. Why are we setting expectations for 10? At least should be a European place. Abhendra, you are not missed the memo. It is just, like I said, it is my personal low ceiling. Now, everyone's ceiling might be different. Somebody said 8th. Somebody said 6th. I think the consensus is we have to finish a top half of the table spot. If we get Conference League, I'll be honest, I'd rather not be in it. Not because I'm looking down on it, but because honestly, I don't think it will benefit us, especially if we don't have enough players. And I don't think there's enough money to make it lucrative, honestly. Plus, we will be just tiring the players needlessly. So if we can't get Europa League, there's some weird dance going by Spinazzola and Napolitano. Just 40-year-old grown men dancing around, which is only you can see when someone wins a title. If we don't get Europa League spots, I'd rather not be in Europe, Abhendra. Just for the sake of workload, just for the sake of there's not enough money to risk overplaying these players. I'd rather just do one a week again next season if we have to, and just buy more players that we need. I know that sounds crazy because even Conference League will give us some money, but I'm thinking about workload. I'm thinking about what the squad might look like. If we have too many young players, too many games is not good, But everyone has their own expectations, Abhendra. If you have a European place, that is fine. Bro, for our condition top 10. Yeah, no, listen, man, but it's fine, Clueless. If Abhendra has a European spot, that is absolutely fine. I think we can all consensusly agree that if he finishes 11th or below, he's got to go. I think that is the baseline I think we all should have. I don't think he requires this much sympathy. Let me put it that way. That's all I'll say. Don't understand why Chelsea are going for Joao Pedro. Uh, why Chelsea are going for Joao Pedro? Because I think Joao Pedro doesn't want to be at Brighton anymore. I think there was something where he's asked to leave. And well, you need a number nine. So Joao Pedro sounds like a good. I mean, not maybe not a good deal. Brighton has a tendency to rob people, but it might be a good deal because you need a number nine. I genuinely believe any manager worth their salt should finish top half of the table even with this exact same squad next season. I would, if I wasn't so depressed, I'd be very inclined to agree right now, King Eric. But I'm a little worn out. Oh, that's crazy. So, did somebody see that? Please tell me someone saw that. Someone put up. Oh my god, that's mad. That is mad. That is mad. I don't know if Simone Inzaghi has coached Napoli, but I just saw. Oh man, I wish someone. I wish. I don't know how many people are watching this Napoli match, but that was crazy. There is this GTA thing that there used to be an old loading screen where the GTA guy is holding a dog, right? In a chain in the loading screen. Someone put a banner, like a little two-handed banner there where you spread out and it opens up. Where Conte is holding the dog and the dog's face is Simone Inzaghi. Yo, these Italian people are brutal, dude. They wouldn't able to even get that banner in into any English club. That banner wouldn't have made it inside, trust me. And those people would have got a lifetime ban. Bro, in other parts of Europe, they're crazy, man. They're crazy. I'm surprised they let us put tifos in Old Trafford. I'm deadly serious. I'm surprised they even let us do that. They're changing their ways now. The Premier League clubs. I don't even remember when the last time we defeated a non-relegated PL side. Bro, don't depress me. It's a great question though. 13th and he wins both FA Cups or Carabao Cup or even one then. Well, we'll get Europe then, Rehan. Because if we get Europa League, I'll be okay with it because it's like if he gets a European place, we'll all be happy, right? If he gets a European place, that's different because for all intents and purposes, we are in Europe. But if we are 12th and we got nothing, no. If we are 11th and we got nothing, no. It's not even that. What happens is the 13 gets mitigated by the fact that we are in Europa League, Rehan. So what happens is it is treated as we get more money because even though we finish 13, then we won't get those plus 3 million you get for every position you finish above in the league. We'll get a chunk of change just being in the Europa League. We'll get 50 million for just being in it. So it is way better than finishing 5 places higher and getting 12 million. We'll get 50 million for just getting there. Cagliari are pushing all their players in front. Wow, they are really trying hard for Napoli to not win the Scudetto. I think they're trying a little too hard, too late, too late, too hard. Oh, wait, too hard, too late. Because there's 2 minutes left. They got to score 2 goals. And they ain't doing that. Did you just see all the defenders just run forward from the halfway line? Bro, look how desperate they suddenly got. They really want to play spoilers. It's not happening though. Pepe Reina, nice try, bud. It's not happening though. Sack even with cup and outside top 10. Wow. Okay. Interesting. ETH होता तो United top half में होता probably. Sad to say, but probably. That eighth for Ten Hag wasn't even a solid eight because of the start of season and with the sacking, whatever little confidence was left in many young players he built over last 2 seasons evaporated. There's probably something to that up, King Eric. Man, these Napoli players are already celebrating, dude. It's a little crazy. They've been celebrating for the last 10 minutes. They've been celebrating for the last 10 minutes. It's really weird. Oh! Ooh, they almost scored a third. That goalkeeper did a madness there. That goalkeeper did a madness. 1 more minute left. And it's cooking time. So happy for Scott. The past week he has been the most depressing time as a United fan. Well, for all of us, but for all of us. Bro, for our condition top. Yeah, I read that. Sorry. Where are we? The Deception Gupta. This is what I hate from United fans. You guys want a rebuild in season one. Amarim is not only changing environment of club at once. Also, people around a rebuild takes at least 2 seasons. Deception. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. But I mean, you can have your own standards. The deception. There's nothing wrong with it. Uh, I think. I think rebuild or no rebuild, this team shouldn't be below 10th. And I think a lot of it has to do with the system. So anyway, yeah, let's see what happens. No, why are we predicting what will happen next season? Maybe he will supersede absolutely all our expectations and do well. Deception Gupta. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. But I feel a top 10 finish is reasonable. I think you have to have some for a rebuild to be successful. There has to be some progress, right? Deception. If he finishes 16th this season, he should finish 10th. No, I think from 16th to 10th is not too much to ask. My God, the fireworks have already started again in English. That's interesting. They have shields like cardboard shields with Italian flag on it, and there's again written on the center. Bro, Cagliari actually don't want them to win the league, bro. They're throwing everyone at them. There we go. Napoli's won the league. Game over. Love listening to your thoughts on videos. Thank you, Manish. I've been told to do a lot more, but if we have content, we'll definitely do more videos. But you'll always get me on the lives. Thank you for the support. That video was a long time coming. I feel Mctominay is on the ground crying. That's crazy, man. I'm so happy for him, yeah. So happy. Oh, you saw it? GTA San Andreas Tifo. Oh, that's mad. That is crazy. That we would never able to do that in England. We're never able to do that in England. Do you think our past players should stop bashing the current Manu squad and manager? I think they should. I think they definitely should do that. Too late, too hard. That's what she said. Como 2-0. They couldn't score more goals after Pepe Reina got sent off. That's crazy. Napoli won, yes. Are Spurs looking to sign someone? They got the money now, man. They got the money now. They've got the money now. Why not? Why not? Bro, every day because of this media, I'm getting heart attacks. Just take some breaks, dude. Take a break. Lukaku, Conte, reunited. I think Lukaku's crying. Not that it matters to me, but good old McSaucy. Oh, look at that. The blue and white ribbons of Napoli. Dude, someone wrote, bring back laser. At least we finished top 10. Sorry, but this is hilarious. Can't lie. That is hilarious. McSauce getting too excited. Hello, Samarth. I mean, listen, man. He left his childhood club. He's getting a hug from some. He left his childhood club. And first season he wins the league. That's crazy. Had to be Scotty. Gosh, he's on the floor. So happy for the boy. Yeah, he just fell to the bro. Look at the flares. Oh my God! Look at the flares. That is insane. Look at the flares, man. I mean, now it doesn't matter. You don't need to see the pitch anymore. Oh, they're throwing flares on the ground. It's about to get lit today. Bro, is anyone going to sleep for the next 12 hours? I don't think so. They don't need to wake up tomorrow, do they? It's Inter who has to wake up tomorrow and deal with it. His engravement is being done. SSC Napoli. Scotty boy. Yeah. Bro, and the finish was great too, huh? And the finish was great too. How about that? Billing from Bournemouth to Scudetto winner. Happy for Scott. You can never doubt his commitment to the game. Never. Completely agree. Did you see Ty fall when he tried to snatch the EPL trophy from AGT? Yes. Nathan, do you follow the ISL? I do not, clueless noob. I do not. But we used to follow the old school I League back in the day. So we're Dempo people. So back in the day. But yeah. Inter will lose UCL also. Bet your house, be a rich man. Bro, look at this, dude. How many people think Scott McTominay is going to get a mural tomorrow? Straight away tomorrow there'll be a mural on some wall somewhere. Oh wow, Lukaku got player of the match, and bro, he's hugging Conte like Conte is. I mean, like he owes Conte money, dude. He's been pardoned. What a crazy hug that is, man. Lukaku's way too emotional today, bro. Is that the president? Oh wow, Antonio Conte is in tears, dude. Man won a Champions League, bro. Look at him. He's had a managerial revival, hasn't he? After going to Spurs. Expressions have finished Robbie KG and Arsenal in best of enemies. I'm surprised it's not done yet. Oh, it's not done because he was in Bilbao too, right? Did you see expressions, dude? Did you see expressions walking outside Bilbao? Tottenham won, Man United 0, and I'm telling you, blood. And I was like, oh god, not today, man. I was like, not today, please. Then he just cooked everybody. Though. He cooked everyone. I was like, oh, expressions, man. Why? Why today? Outside, everyone just running through the streets, dude, and he's doing a video. It's so frustrating to watch, dude. Like normally it's fun, but I was just not in the mood, man. I'm like I'll just watch it some other time. Just bad timing to watch that kind of video. I love Amarim, but if he had to change manager in summer, should have gone for Conte. I mean, I'll get stones for this, Rehan, but I was telling people in the chat back then because it was premature, right? There we go. Mctominay, dude. It was premature, right? So I was like, let's just take Thomas Frank. Let's just take Thomas Frank. Don't do this whole United levels thing, big club thing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't seem to matter what kind of manager we get. So let's take Thomas Frank. Brentford has no youth academy. He'll tap into the Scandinavian market because look how many players he has from Scandinavia, dude. Now people will say, "Oh, it's just Brentford." Brentford finished eighth. I think Brentford are going to finish ninth. They might win their last game. I don't know where they're going to finish. They might finish eighth or ninth. It's way better than us, dude. And they beat us twice. Like, if I would have taken Mbeumo and Frank last season. This season, I want Visa and Mbeumo. Just give us the Brentford players and jog on, dude. Do whatever you want. I think Thomas Frank might leave also, by the way. To be honest, Scotty better leave now. That Napoli chief and Conte will only start fireworks and compulsory second season drama. Now Kovicha will also get one more medal, but man, I wanted him either at Man U or Bayern Munich. Yeah, I mean, there's no chance, Redam. No chance. Man United couldn't afford it at all. No chance. No, seriously think Bruno's leaving? I think it's very possible, Aditya. And I'll be heartbroken, but I think it's very possible. And to think it's not possible is just too arrogant and sadly just not in it for now. I think Conte is going to Juve. Why the hell would he do that? I think Juve might miss out on Champions League, won't they? There's a possibility they might miss out. He'd be a fool. He'd be an absolute fool. First season when Conte is usually good. It's the second season Napoli has to worry about. Wow. Come on, dude. Just let him live, dude. Let him enjoy this moment. I think we're gonna try to sell Bruno, Ghana, Kobe, Toby Shaw, Dallo Case, Cass Mount, and will loan more than 5+ players on the academy and play like Evans, Eriksson, Iceberg, etc. to go for free. Then we'll get 200 million. Dude, we'll get 200 million if we just sell Bruno Fernandes and Garnacho. Mark my words, Samarth. We don't need to even sell the others. We'll get 200 million for them itself. Mark my words. If we do the deal right, we'll get at least close to that. I also saw somewhere Conte wants Luke Shaw. Hope so it's true. Rayan, I'll tell you one thing right now. Oh, Mctominay is in the crowds. Bro. Mural incoming. Trust me. Mural incoming. Mural incoming. I think that's the Napoli president. Where's he going, bro? Napoli president is getting into the thick of it too, dude. Next stream, Sunday at 8:30. We'll be there 15 minutes before the game to hang out and chat. obviously. Conte means titles. Yeah, it seems like that, Arsalan, doesn't it? Does seem like that. That's mad, dude. Simeone holding a Maradona flag, which I mean, as an Argentine, would be cool. McTominay is getting McTominay is getting into the party. He's the first one in line, dude. That's mad, bro. Everyone's hugging McTominay. That's so crazy. Look how much love he's getting, dude. This man's still engraving the trophy. What is this guy doing, dude? He's taking forever to engrave this trophy. It's crazy. He's actually taking forever to do it. Man was already cooking people when his voice was, bro. His voice was cracking and he was just going in. He didn't care, dude. He was just going in. I know sometimes managers manage games very badly, but the culture in United is shit. The players choose when to play. Yeah, that's a fair statement to make. Was there two trophies in both stadiums? I guess there was. I guess they don't. I guess you get to keep the trophy, right? So it's possible. Yeah, it makes sense. I suppose they are the only two games being played tonight as well. So makes sense. Look at that, dude. Fulham reject Scudetto winner Zambo Anguissa. You can only get Osman if you offer high wager and expected unexpected bonuses for every match like we used to do in the past. We're not getting Osman, dude. He's going to Saudi. Also, I wasn't too sure on Conte as manager because his setup in Prem was too defensive, but his Napoli setup is exactly what I'd love to see. It's not just Conte, the Napoli chief is also a loco. That's why I'm concerned. Tomorrow, UFC stream. Rehan, the card's not good. Next week, there's a big card. We're doing next week. Next week's a biggie. Sunday morning next week. It's a big card. Mirab and Sean. And Kayla Harrison and Juliana Pena. Two title fights. This week there is a good fight. No, wait, which is it? Wait, where is UFC 316? Oh, that's June 8th. My bad. I got the dates wrong. Marab and Sean, June 8th. That's the next big card we're doing. I always done something in my first season. Oh, dude. That meme's too soon, man. That meme's too soon. Select the only 7 players that you want in a club. Mine are Lenny, Maza, Ahmad, Bruno, Ugarte, Delic, Xerxes. Lenny, Maza, Ahmad, Bruno, Ugarte. Fuck, that could be my 7 too, actually. I can't lie. Oh my god, now bloody Mctominay is on the running track. Bro, what's going on here, dude? They celebrate wild in Italy. They have a bloody running track around the stadium, man. It's nice, dude. It's nice, I suppose. Don't remember what it's like. Come on, stream for tomorrow morning or night, please. Let's see, Rehan. Let's see. My throat's kind of hurting. I can't lie, but let's see. Maybe we'll do something for sure. Did you what expression said get Ange statue, but I don't think he should be the next thing. Yeah, he did say that. He said that on multiple streams actually. If they ended up winning, Conte is a serial winner. Yep. I think those might be the same players. Lenny, Maza, Ahmad, Bruno, Gatti, Delic, Xerxes. I can't lie, man. Delic's making me feel like he's injury prone. Lenny also might be injury prone, but I wouldn't take anybody. I honestly I wouldn't. I think that those would be the 7 players as well, for me at least. I mean, Bruno is the only one I might sell because Bruno's 31, going to be 31 in September. Lenny and Delic give me a little worry that they might be injury prone. I can't lie, but yeah, those sound like right. That's interesting. Hope Conte buys Luke Shaw. I don't care what the money is. And we get Ait Nouri. I'll take that. Nathan, would you be doing transfer streams in the off season or any game of FIFA? So FIFA World Club Cup we'll do, Aditya. Definitely for sure we'll do them. I don't know what the timings of the Club World Cup are going to be, but we'll do it. Transfer streams we'll definitely do. Maybe bi-weekly. I'll make transfer videos for the confirmed transfers even probably. We'll do something like that. Some videos will definitely come there. For sure. Videos will definitely be there. We'll do maybe a weekly chill stream. We'll do some transfer videos. I'll be a little more active, Aditya. Definitely. I'll have stream schedules, man. Just let the season get over. We might do a Conference League watch along, a Champions League final watch along, and then let's see. Up till next week, we've got streams, man. So let's see what happens. Midweek, we got the Conference League, and on the weekend we got Champions League. So let's see after that. But for the next for till next week, we got streams fixed in. So we'll be there for sure. If after Sunday, if we make transfers, we'll definitely do transfer videos. Maybe a stream later on in the night to discuss stuff like that. Would the FIFA World Cup games be American time 4 a.m. 6 a.m.? That's a great question, dude. I'm sure there's a list. Let's see. Club World Cup. Oh fuck me. That can't be right. Nah, man. Why are they doing this to us? You're right, dude. Some games are at 5:30. Some games are wait, what? Some games at 5:30 a.m. Some games at 9:30 p.m. PSG Atletico Madrid is 12:30. We'll figure it out, Aditya. We'll definitely watch games at reasonable times. I'm not a moron to get up at 5:30 to watch Al Ali versus Inter Miami. Yeah, we're not doing that. Ain't nobody that desperate to watch these games, dude. 3 match day groups and then round of 16. Bro, this is a full on tournament, yeah. This is a full on tournament. What kind of Club World Cup this is, man? Rounds of 16, quarterfinals. Thank God we are not in it, man. We can't afford any of these bloody injuries this for the off season. We don't want Diaz, please. No, La Pulga says. Let's see what happens, man. There are rumors of all kinds, La Pulga. You don't know what's gonna happen until it happens. Relax. Let the season end, man. Let the season end. Conte is walking with the sign of again sign. Nations League coming, bro. I'm Nations League, though I'm definitely not doing. I can't be bothered. Just a made up trophy, and now people are calling it a major international trophy, bro. It's just a money grab. Everything's a money grab nowadays. Money is huge. That's why you want to win it. Yeah, do the winners get 50 million or something? That's crazy, right? I think the prize money is more than the UCL. It is, La Pulga. It is. I think it's over 50 million, isn't it? See, man, listen. Fair enough for whoever wins it. Yeah, whoever wants the money, it's up there for grabs. I am just saying it's a very extensive tournament, man. And believe me when I tell you, I'm not going to jinx it. I'm not going to take names. I'm not going to say the teams. But if you have players in the team, sorry, if you have players in the teams that are playing in the Club World Cup and they get injured and they have season-ending injuries, believe me, believe me, you won't want it ever again, because this in many ways is a nothing tournament. And what does that mean? That means it's made up out of thin air to create more games, to create more money, to create more other things. Hey, wait, what's this? Mctominay is getting something. Hold on. Best overall, the MVP is Scott McTominay. Oh, and he's got his team of the season card. I may or may not have it in FC. Best overall, bro. Come on, yo, that's another 20 million added on to the price tag. Mad. I have a family business, Divi, so we do that. Bro, from semis, teams take it serious and see matches. Germany, Portugal, Spain, France. It's gonna cook. I know, dude, but I mean, I guess we could do a watch along, honestly. Winning club could earn up to 125 million, 93 million pounds. So, what did I say? What did I say? 60? Congratulations, guys. Whoever wins it, fair play. Fair play. But believe me, if any of the players in these teams get season ending injuries, nobody's going to ever want to do that tournament again. Trust me. Scott player of the season, Serie, I think. Yeah, I think he was. That makes me happy. That makes me really happy. If he's actually player of the season or is Napoli's player of the season, I don't know. Whatever that is, though, Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy, indeed. Now I have to go quickly and buy that Scott McTominay card. It's 400k. Yeah, Nations League is straight up ass. It's not even about that, dude. It's a money grab. There is no prestige. It's fake prestige. Wow, Scott McTominay actually did get player of the season because Conte just got coach of the season. That's crazy. They give it right there. They give it right. They've not even picked up they've not even picked up the actual trophy yet. They've already got their player and coach of the season. That's incredible, man. I'm so happy for him. I'm so happy for him. Yeah, so happy. Man, we got some good news at least this week. Yeah, some good news. It's really been a rough week. Can't lie. In the Club World Cup will be a success. It'll happen in every 4 years. Okay, if it happens every 4 years, then it's fine. I feel like the Club World Cup should happen every year though, because all these European, Asian, African champions, it's such a the whole concept was so cool, and it was quick. They're just drawing this out for the money, man. Fair play, man. If they're going to put up that much prize money, then fair. But the Club World Cup used to be a yearly thing. Where the Champions League winners participate and all. It's another trophy for the season. Now it's going to be a trophy after 4 years. So what's Dalot doing in the trophy ceremony with Conte? Felt like that guy did look familiar. Maybe he's not showing up on Sunday. He's already taken an off. I wish Jude doesn't get injury in Club World Cup. They're delaying the surgery. If this is in the Club World Cup turns out to be a major injury, Real Madrid cook. But this is what I'm saying, Rehan, right? Like, it's all well and good when it sounds great, but if somebody gets bad injuries, nobody's going to want it. I always wanted Conte after 10 Agra. Is it, Eklavya? Club World Cup shield is beautiful. Bro, listen, if they're putting 93 million up for grabs, you better believe the trophy is going to look great. They're going to spend that kind of money to give people that kind of money for winning it. They're definitely going to show up with good designs and stuff as well. All right, guys, I'm off. I've had a wonderful 2 streams. My throat's absolutely killing me, but I've had a great time. Sunday, I'm telling you right now, Sunday we will be there. I'll have dinner. I want to have dinner before I eat. I have to take medicine. 8:15. 8:15 we'll do it. Yeah. 8:15 Sunday, final match of the season. Let the misery be over with so we can move on with our lives. And hopefully better things are there on the future. I love Amarim and he will succeed, but if he doesn't turn out, I only want Julian Nagelsmann or Luis Enrique. Maybe Simone Inzaghi. No others. I'd still take Thomas Frank. I mean, at least he plays a back three. If we have all these back three players, I know at least know if Thomas Frank can do something with them. Perez wants club to be the first winner of the new. Of course he does. Of course he does. Of course he does. But one of these days, teams are going to realize that these players are human and they are injury prone because they don't get enough rest. From that day onwards, football is going to change. The players union have to do something about it. Otherwise, they will always be at risk. Anyway, guys, I am off. When is Money in the Bank? Oh, don't tell me Money in the Bank is on the 7th, please. There's the big UFC card. They can't keep having big UFC and this events every time on the same week, dude. This is really irritating. They can't have it on the same week every time. Money in the Bank 2025. Where is it, man? June 7th, bro. Why are they having Money in the Bank and the UFC 316 card on the same week, bro? These are run by the same company now. What kind of management of resources is this now? This is insane, man. The same day. Bro, what are these people doing? I know they're on Netflix, but now this is crazy, man. The same day the UFC event is. I guess we're gonna do some kind of weird double watch along. Then might as well, no? Might as well. We're already going to be there. Let's wait until the trophy left. I don't. At the rate they are going, it seems like the trophy lift's going to take forever. Those people just went back just now. So tired. By the way, just remember, Active is pissed because Dan Ashford expressed concern with Amram that his system doesn't fit with the majority of current squad or his lack of prem experience. Just saying. Oh, you mean Dan Ashworth had a brain? Oh, well, shh, don't tell anyone, don't tell anybody that, but people are going to get mad. Don't tell anyone that. He also wanted Southgate, and I know nobody wanted that, but you know, AJ Styles is my goat. Fair enough. I used to watch him in TNA. I was very happy when he came to WWE. They don't want you to watch one. That's mad, though, right? That's mad. Why would you even do that when you're under the same parent company now? That doesn't seem like something a smart business would do. Just doesn't seem like something a smart business would do. So I'm not really sure what is the genius plan about that. It's just really stupid. Yeah, man, I'm fading. Anyway, guys, take care. Good night. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for joining me again. Back to back streams. What is it now? Another 2 hours. We did almost 5 hours of streaming today. That's crazy. Take care, guys. By the way, just let you know, Grandpa Goldberg said retirement match is close. Yeah, he said it on the Ariel Advani show. He says he wants one more match to properly retire. Madonna will be happy today. Probably will be. That's true. Um, Take care, guys. Good night, and I will see you Sunday 8:15 for our misery to finally be over. Yay! Good night, guys. Take care.